Your coach always told you there's no I in team. Okay, so some of us played on teams as kids where one guy was the whole team. But for sports squads, you have to build up a crew of many stars, not just one. Some teams are learning this the hard way. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we take a look at 10 awful sports teams with one great player. And a big shout out to Nathan Hernandez for suggesting this list. We really appreciate it. If you have an idea for a list, let us know in the comment section down below. You never know, we might use it and give you a shout out. Number 10, Indianapolis Colts, Andrew Luck. So Andrew Luck misses the entire 2017 season, and the Colts win just 4 games. Sounds like the 2011 Colts that won just 2 games with Peyton Manning missing the whole year. Nobody on the Colts showed up to play without Luck in 2017. There's something about this franchise putting all of its eggs into one basket. We don't understand how it's so hard for them to find more impact players. Number 9, Atlanta Hawks, Dennis Schroeder. Well, the Hawks used to be good. Many of the key pieces from their elite 2015 team have left, and it's all down to Dennis Schroeder. The German-born star had a career year in 2017-18, averaging 19.4 points and 6.2 assists per game. At least Atlanta has one thing to enjoy. Number 8, Cincinnati Reds, Joey Votto. The 2012 National League MVP helped the Reds make the playoffs in 2010, 12, and 13. The Reds had plenty of great players back in those days, but they're now officially a one-man team. Votto, a good Canadian boy, seems to get better with age. He's constantly batting above 300 and is among the league's top home run and RBI leaders every year. The Reds are terrible with Votto. Without him, gosh, we can't even imagine. Number 7, Charlotte Hornets, Kemba Walker. The Hornets define inconsistency. They seem to alternate between playoff seasons and non-playoff seasons. It's extremely puzzling. One thing that stays the same, Kemba Walker's greatness. The standout point guard improves his scoring totals almost every year, having averaged over 20 points per game in both 2016 and 17. The Hornets might want to get him some support. They'll remain not very good for as long as he's a one-man show. Number 6, Arizona Coyotes, Oliver Ekman-Larsson. The Coyotes are that one team in sports that exists, but nobody knows why. They lose the NHL millions every season. Meanwhile, Quebec City and Seattle anxiously await an NHL team. The Coyotes are awful, but they're home to one of the NHL's slickest defensemen in Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He hit a 20-goal mark in 2015 and 16, which is pretty impressive for a blue liner. But yeah, too bad he's the only good player in Arizona. Number 5, Baltimore Orioles, Manny Machado. Between 2012 and 2016, the Baltimore Orioles made the MLB playoffs 3 times, but they've been horrible ever since, coming in last in the AL East in 2017 and looking terrible once again in 2018. You know who's not terrible? Manny Machado. He's just about the only good thing that the Orioles have going for them right now. He's a 3-time All-Star and a 2-time Gold Glover. He's not expected to remain in Baltimore for much longer, but as long as he's there, he'll be known as a one-man show for the O's. Number 4, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mike Evans. So Doug Martin was a 3-year wonder. We still don't know if Jameis Winston is a franchise quarterback. The defense fails to live up to the hype every year. It's just the same old story in Tampa. 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons for Mike Evans to start out his career. Pretty solid. He gets the job done no matter who his quarterback is. Sorry, Winston fans, we're still waiting to see his greatness, but we do know Evans is great. Hence, Tampa is an awful team with one great player. Number 3, Buffalo Sabres, Jack Eichel. The Sabres drafted a generational prospect in Jack Eichel 2nd overall during the 2015 NHL Draft. Though not quite hyped up as much as first overall selection Connor McDavid, Eichel is still a top-tier player. In his first 2 NHL seasons, Eichel hit the 20-goal and 50-point marks. Yet the Sabres were still just pathetically terrible. Oh, but they've been that way for over a half a decade now. 1 star on a bad team. Welcome to the Buffalo Sabres world, Mr. Eichel. Number 2, New York Knicks, Kristaps Porzingis. The Carmelo Anthony trade to OKC meant one thing. The Knicks were a one-man team built around Latvian power forward Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has improved his stats every year since joining the NBA. He was a dominant force in the 2017-18 season, scoring 22.17 points and 7.1 rebounds per game. He's the next great big man of the NBA, if his first 3 seasons are of any indication of things to come. But for now, the Knicks are a very bad team with one great player. And number 1, Detroit Tigers' Miguel Cabrera. We're not sure how the Tigers didn't win a World Series during the Miguel Cabrera, Justin Verlander days. Miggy is by far the best hitter of the past 10 years. 2 AL MVP awards, and oh yeah, he won the Triple Crown in 2012. Cabrera and the Tigers reached the 2012 World Series, plus the 2011 and 13 ALCS. But things have been downhill since 2015. Verlander is gone, star slugger JD Martinez is gone, Max Scherzer left a long time ago. The Tigers are awful, and Cabrera is the only good thing about this team right now, plain and simple. What other awful sports teams only have one great player? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're not subscribed yet, now's a great time to do that. And last but not least, if you like the video, then like the video. Tune in to Total Pro Sports for more cool videos every single day.